guys, this is Craig from Guitar Lava. Today I'm going to give you an introduction to Steve Morse string skipping picking technique. Try to say that 3 times. I couldn't do it. So it's going to go something like this. I'll break it down after I get started. Okay, before we get started, I just want to give you a really quick background on what led me to come up with the Steve Morse picking lesson. It's because he's an amazing right-hand technique picker. And even though you might not pick exactly like him, the technique you can get out of it and what you can apply to your own playing is really good. It will improve. Even if you do something totally different, it's going to open you up a bit to a new technique. And when I first started studying Steve Morse picking technique, there's this really polished, produced video out there that went into all the analysis behind it and what he was doing and all that. And it just left me totally confused. And I can imagine as a seasoned player that if you're just starting that, it'd leave you even more confused. So that's why I came up with this simple lesson that will go from basically the very basics to one of his style licks. You're not going to play exactly like Steve Morse at the end of this, but you're going to be on the right track to being able to learn that technique that you can apply in your own playing and be able to incorporate it and just help you play faster, and some more creative things. So anyway, to start, what we're going to do is we're going to play the minor pentatonic, the A minor pentatonic, which starts on the 5th fret, and we're just going to play all down strokes. A minor pentatonic, all down strokes. Again. Now we'll do the A minor pentatonic with all upstrokes. And this is even a challenge. It's even a challenge for me because I'm just not used to doing this. It's awkward, and that's exactly what we're going for. We want to eliminate as many awkward feeling mechanics in your hands that we can do. So let's do the A minor pentatonic, all upstrokes. Now, if you're not used to this, we're going to use alternate picking, which is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And it's always going to be that. It's always going to be down, up. So now we'll play the A minor pentatonic the same way. Down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now we're going to do something a little different. Now we're going to do string skipping. And we're going to follow the same pattern for the minor pentatonic, the A minor pentatonic. But what we'll do is we're going to skip almost every other note. So the way we'll start is on the E string, which is the thickest one. We're going to start on 5, then we're going to go to 7 on the A string. Then we're going to go to 5 on the next string down, which is D. We're going to go 7 on the G string, then 5, 8 on the E string. Then we're going to come back down the same way. Just follow along in a tablature. And this is also, just like the last exercise, alternate picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Do it again. And you can work on building up speed for that. Okay, the fifth thing we're going to do is that down up on the middle two strings. We already did it in that last exercise, but just to reinforce what we learned, it's just down on the 5th fret. That's the 5th fret of the D string. Up on the 7th fret of the G string. Just down, up, down, up, down, up. One thing you notice is I'm not just going. You can hear each individual note. So do it slow until you get down, up, down, up, down, up. So for the 6th exercise, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go up to where it's the beginning of the Steve Morse lick. And he didn't, I didn't get the lick from him. I just kind of made it up with using his same style of technique. It's quite possible he's played it before, but I didn't take it from him. I don't even. So anyway, so we're going to be up on the 14th fret of the 3rd string and the 15th fret of the B string, the 2nd string. So it's the same thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So one thing that I got to point out is that I'm not just going, watch my right hand, I'm not just going down, up, like in a straight line. I'm actually letting my wrist naturally go down, up, down, up, down. I'm not using my thumb. I am a little bit, but like I'm not just keeping my finger. I'm not just using my thumb like I'm writing something. I'm actually moving my wrist. It's kind of like this kind of motion, and that's very important. So now we'll move on to the main riff, and it starts with that 14, 15, down, up, and then down on the 17th fret, up on the 15th, down on the 14th, down, up, and then it moves down to 15th, same pattern, down, up, 14, down, up, 12. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's really not an easy technique if you're not used to it. I'm not used to string skipping. If anything, I would go straight down more. It's more of a all down strokes rather than going. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But it can be really cool for like a lick like that. And that's not exactly perfect as far as noise goes, but you know, chances of me playing something like that all the time are slim, but it definitely helps my other picking techniques whenever I'm playing other things. So, you know, so anything you can make yourself feel comfortable with from a picking technique and just like something that's awkward between your two hands, you should practice it until it's natural, because that will just help everything else. It's the Steve Morse string skipping picking technique. Hope you found it useful. Leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe for more lessons. I got a lot more on the way. They're already developed. I just need to record them and share them with you. The thing here with this lesson is that don't worry about perfection. Just start slow and get your muscles doing something that they're not used to, so that it becomes natural. And that will just become ingrained into your playing, and it'll open up more possibilities for what you can do to be unique and express yourself through the guitar. So I'm Craig from Guitar Lava, and I'll see you next time.